rock, paper, scissors to figure out who's going to be driving to Underwood Farms today.
He took me far from home. He said this place I know. It's a place make you confess. Tell me your dirty secrets, yo. Get yours fast, let's go.
Rachel and I are at Underwood Farms. We're looking to buy a pumpkin for pumpkin carving. We are gonna go with a bigger pumpkin, but we can't find a cute one, so we're gonna go with a smaller pumpkin. But I want this one. There's spikes on it. I'm really just lightly doing it. How perfect is this pumpkin? I'm gonna buy this. I'm also buying a pumpkin to cook with. So I'm getting the sugar baby pumpkin because those are a little bit sweeter. So, yeah. This one's cute and fat. Great. Show off your pumpkin. Which one are you getting? I'm getting all of them. Huh? I'm getting all of them. How many? What are your pumpkin names? This is Stubbs, and this is Bubs. Bubs is gonna be cooked. Stubbs is gonna be hollowed out. Got our pumpkins. We will be carving pumpkins today. Annually, we usually carve pumpkins. Last year, like 2 years ago, we had the really big pumpkins and then we put them over our heads and took pictures. Maybe we'll drop that. This year, we're gonna go with Studio Ghibli themed Howl's Moving Castle. Howl's Moving Castle is actually our favorite Ghibli film. So I'm gonna be doing Calcifer and Rachel's gonna be carving the scarecrow.
The prince, the cursed prince.
Yeah, he's the scarecrow. Just kidding. Ew. Spoon me. That's what she said. I'm on a road today.
That one wasn't very funny.
They're all funny. And Michael Scott funny. So if you are carving a huge pumpkin, these are small, so they're pretty easy to hollow out. But if you're carving a big one and it takes like a lot of time to clean out the insides, a cheat code or hack that I saw recently was to use a mixer, like a automatic mixer attachment, like a KitchenAid, and then it just twirls it inside and cleans everything for you instead of you having to do it by hand. You should, Kevin. This is calcifer, you guys. Is it too close together? Before. Looks crazy right now, but trust the process.
Honey,
What?
can you come here and itch me? Honey, come on!
I got you.
Don't itch too hard, just like lightly.
Scratcher! Scratcher!
Oh Lord, okay.
I even dressed up for the video. My Toon Squad jersey. Why? Halloween costume. That's not a costume. Oh no!
You're not supposed to cut his eyes out.
I was supposed to leave a little tiny circle inside.
Yeah.
Stick it back.
I can't stick it back.
Later. Do the easy part first.
That was the easy part.
No, carving off the little parts.
Okay, that's good enough. Okay, I am done with my.
I accidentally went past
Nala, what are you doing there? Nala. Dinner?
It's the eyes, right?
It's too flat. I think it needs to be rounded like the pumpkin. Here it is.
Nala, you wanna go?
This definitely doesn't look like calcifer because calcifer is pretty cute. And this looks like his demon brother. The more I carve, the worse it's getting. Alright. I think he looks decent. But here is the final reveal of my calcifer. He definitely looks better than when I first started, so. So Rachel and I are gonna be having a pie bake-off. We invited our cousin, sister, and our dad to be judges. And our special ingredient is apples.
All right, so I'm gonna be making, the classic apple pie. I think we have majority of the ingredients. I just need cinnamon, nutmeg, and apples. So let's go get that. Honey crisp. So I'm going to be doing 2 apples. So that one is tangy and one is sweet. So I'll get Granny Smith's too. So I'm in Gelson's in the alcohol aisle. Just kidding, I don't drink. But I'm gonna make an apple butter cobbler pie. So I need to find apple butter, which I didn't know existed before. Nah. So I'm guessing the apple butter is probably near the peanut butter, but I am not seeing it. So he directed me to find someone named Marvin because he could not find it. He also took me to the peanut butter section, which I was already in, but we couldn't find it. But I found the pecans that I need, so I'm gonna take a little detour. Pick my pecans for my streusel topping. Let's try the diamond chopped pecans. Time to find Marvin's. Plot twist, they do not have apple butter. they haven't had it here for a year. So now I have to think about something else to do. Since they don't have apple butter, I am gonna make the apple butter. I looked it up. It's not that hard, hopefully. But I'm gonna make the apple butter and I'm gonna mix in some pumpkin puree to add a little bit of a thicker consistency to the pie. Hello, to-be loser. How rude. Alright, I found the seasonings. So here is nutmeg. And then cinnamon. Not gonna be making the pie crust, so I'm gonna be using puff pastry. And I'm gonna get these. And to make any dessert taste even better, we're gonna get vanilla ice cream to put on top. I think it goes well with apple pies. And I go with the old-fashioned tillamook. And done. I got mine. There's some extra stuff that we needed for the house, but I'm done. So I need some cornstarch. I have this weird thing where I can't take the first item off a shelf, so I always take like the second or third one. For this one, I'm gonna go into the way back because it is real dirty. But yeah, that's like my weird like pet peeve. We have secured the goods.
So I'm gonna start with making my caramelized apple streusel topping. I needed all-purpose flour, chopped pecans, dark brown sugar, apples, and unsalted butter. Okay, so to make my apple butter, I peeled and chopped up some apples, Granny Smith apples. I needed ground nutmeg, cinnamon, and apple cider vinegar. So now I've put that on a pan and I'm gonna slow cook this until it's ready to be pureed. Pretty well coated, and then I'm gonna bring this to a boil. I'm not huge on like exact measurements, so a lot of the times when I'm cooking, I'll just kind of dump in what I think looks good. But I know baking, there's like, you do have to be somewhat specific in terms of baking, so I think the flavoring is fine though, so we'll see. So we're making 4 mini pies. We bought these mini pie ceramic baking dishes on Amazon. Super cute. Okay, so it says to roll out the pie crust into 1/8 inch thickness, and then use our cookie cutters to just fill these crusts. Alright, so I finished adding the dough to our pie pan, so I'm gonna put these in the refrigerator while I'm making the apple filling.
right, they're done and ready to go into the oven. So we finished baking and now we're gonna present our pies to our judges. Is Crystal, our older sister. In the middle is our cousin Naomi, and then our other younger cousin Cherry. So what I made is the apple pie. It's just a regular classic apple pie, and then I have vanilla bean ice cream on the top.
Why is there no top on the
I
pie?
know. I was thinking this.
It's like an open pie.
I ran out of dough.
My goodness.
That's good though. Kind of tastes like a McDonald's apple pie.
I made an apple butter pumpkin pie with a streusel, caramelized streusel topping.
That's pretty yummy. I like the chewiness of the apple.
The dough is kind
caramelized
of like
apple.
a croissant-y dough,
Yeah.
isn't it?
All right, so each judge is now gonna point to the pie that they like the most. First up is Crystal.